Welcome. Welcome to EFT Empowered Choices. This is Jolene Matson at InnerSightNow.com. The purpose of this video is to help newcomers to EFT so that they have a joyous experience with their first tapping, and to give you enough information that it'll be easy and fluid. And so there'll be two videos to this. The first will introduce you to it and give you the points, and the second part of the introduction will give you an actual short version EFT integration. So we know that acupuncture has been used on the planet using needles for well over 5,000 years. But now we can do our own self-care with our own fingers on our head, our face, and our torso. And we can do it most anywhere, quite unnoticed. So that's the purpose, is to get you started. The energy field of the body has meridians that run through the body. These are invisible pathways of energy. And there are many points on these meridians, 9 of them particularly, but there are others that are used in the tapping of the short version of EFT. When we feel good, we know that everything flows. And even if you didn't know about energy, if you're feeling good and flowing, then in most cases these points on the body and meridians are open and flowing, and energy is doing what it's meant to do, and that is move. But if we don't feel good, if we're sick, or if we have a lot of low vibration thoughts, low unwanted emotions, and we're plugged up with anger and hate or dislike or rage or insecurity or judgment or jealousy or doubt, all the different forms of lack of confidence that we might have, then these get blocked up. And just by doing these simple 9 points and using our own language to talk, we are able to bring up the emotions that are stuck or hidden or repressed. And that's the whole point of EFT. The point of EFT is to collapse the underpinnings, collapse the resistance that we have to a certain thought. So, for instance, if you get triggered by someone, they say something and you get angry, and that stays with you. Eventually it'll cause a sickness of some kind. So when you tap, you allow, by talking and by tapping, you allow yourself to move forward, and you allow anything that is hidden to come up into your awareness just through talking and tapping. And in some cases, there are tools that we can use in EFT where you don't even need to talk. You could just simply tap. So some of the areas that EFT has been successful in, and the research is unbelievable. That's why it's so exciting to present these videos at this time, because now the research on EFT is available on the internet and in newly written books. So you can see where the research proves that EFT is very effective and can help us all with self-care and dedication to others. So the areas that I want to offer you that has been successful are trouble with shoulders, pain in your shoulders, stiff neck, headaches, migraines, eye problems, which would be eye aches or runny eyes, even weakness of sight, earaches, lack of hearing. Okay, sinus problem, blockage of sinuses or runny nose, toothaches, skin rashes, acne, arthritis, rheumatism, pain in the joints, any of the joints, trembling, shakiness, heart and respiratory problems, cancer, lupus, post-traumatic stress disorder, all kinds of phobias, carpal tunnel syndrome, sleeping disorders, digestive disorders, constipation. It's pretty endless. We're told in EFT to try it on everything, and we do. And I certainly have, and been very successful. So that gives you an idea of some of the areas that EFT has been very successful. Now, let's just go over the points so you can see how simple it is to tap using your own hands. First point I want to show you is the karate point. And the reason it's called karate, because that's how the hand was used in karate. So the point is actually there. If you use all your fingers, you'll find that's very effective, and then you won't be preoccupied or concerned about getting that one point. Okay? And it's just simple like that. And you could be in a meeting, and you could be tapping this in a meeting, and nobody would know you're doing it. Okay? That's the first point. So now let's go to the eyebrow. It's at the corner of the bone here, right on the bone itself. You could use, the idea is to use two hands. The idea is to use two fingers. You could use two hands, or you can just use one. Doesn't matter which hand. You choose, whatever is easier for you. So let's just tap on this point. Okay, 5 to 7 times, and we'll follow our eyebrow around on the bone to the side of the eye point, right here. It's right here. Okay. Continue down to the bone under the eye, and that would be like about here. But again, if you're using two fingers, you can see how much easier that is. Then you go under the nose. Okay. Then you go under, in the crease of the chin, under the lower lip. Okay. And now you're going to follow, just to find these points, the end of the collarbone. So I personally like to get both points. So I tap across, very gentle. I get both of those points. Now some people like doing that, whatever is easier, and some people like doing that. I find this gentle, effective, and easy. So I do that. Then you can go under the arm, put your hand there, and it would be under your hand. So it's about 4 inches down. And the point would be at the seam. It would be where the seam of your outfit is, at that point on the body. Okay, that's under the arm point. Then you go to top of the crown. Okay, so it's not dead center. It's up right here. All right. Okay, now those were the 9 points. So this point up here was added later. You won't find it in the basic recipe and the 2 videos that I've done on the innersightnow.com. However, I really feel that it's a very, very important point to have this crown point included. Okay? So now you've got the 9 points. I would like to add here that you should have water before you begin any integration, because testing has found that we don't get the best results when our body is needing water. So we want to keep our body hydrated. So it's always good to start your sessions with a drink of water. Okay, that's the first thing. And before I conclude, I want to put here that everybody needs to take full responsibility for their use of information on innersightnow.com. Take full accountability for your own health. And we wish you happy exploration, and we look forward for you to join us on innersightnow.com. Look in the video section and go through the different pages. There is lots that we can help you with, and we look forward to that.